Foxley, and I'm just casting another casual scrim, as I'm doing a lot lately.
Some nice damage burst and harassment coming out from the supports of SK.
10 seconds to pick your
Yeah, these are like really strong supports. I think they're too much the same though. Like I'd either have one or the other. Like I wouldn't have both Dark Willow and Disruptor.
Solid stun would also. But let's check what happens. Nice,
No, so that's probably like an off-lane Nature's Prophet, I'm guessing, Bulldog style.
Oh, they're back. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
BE as a monster and a DHL logo on their banner, dude.
10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Oh, there we go. Working.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Some pro banner create.
Yeah, dude.
Very strange
some serious sponsors, dude. Some serious sponsors.
DHL and Monster.
Yeah.
Fucking pro, dude.
That's pretty legit.
Strange they picked Disruptor and Dark Willow into a first pick Silence.
Radiant team
Can
ban.
still work. Unless that silence is like fucking on point with those ultis.
It's not about the ultis really. It's about their spellcasters against the Silence. The Silence is any good, you'll be able to zone them out pretty much every time.
The thing about Silencer is that might, like, if I have to think of a logical reason for picking Silencer, they might have just picked Silencer to stop SK from picking some of the heroes, like Enigma or whatever. So I don't think if you're SK you should be thinking that way. You shouldn't be thinking, man, now I'm not gonna pick Dark Willow anymore. I think you should just pick whatever.
Here, are you also hearing Shell mic disappearing or?
Radiant team ban.
Dude, it's just.
Like you said, if it continues on the replay or not, but I don't.
Dude, I watched a lot of my
Also
replays
hear
with this mic and it sounded fine, so I really think it's like a Dota thing.
It's very small drops.
Cause you,
Like you'll be like walking in.
okay, maybe I need to just change the settings a bit.
You just
Is
winging
this
it,
better?
or they're just banning OP heroes, but both sides are got very strange bans for the lineup they're playing.
Yeah, so this is the thing SK does, is they just ban carries for some reason. They don't believe supports are strong, so I've never seen them ban a support, even when it's like supports picking stage. So SK, if you're listening, just ban some supports, dude. Supports are strong, supports win games. It's not a lie they make up for to make supports feel good about themselves. It's actually, they really are strong. Bristol back.
BE, I don't think they really
So I think
focus
BE
much on their banning phase.
BE should definitely pick Witch Doctor now. If this Nature's Prophets isn't the support, they should just pick Witch Doctor, because that would like straight up be such a good counter for Bristleback. Or it is a good counter for Bristleback, and they have another support pick up at the moment, so let's see what that's your problem with the Viper pick.
Feel like late game, if Bristle gets enough farm, don't know what position he's playing, that Viper is just gonna stack full spray.
Yeah, but Viper's W removes passive, so it's not gonna. So as long as he can.
It's not gonna be too terrible, yeah. And they pick DK into it, so.
Yeah, I think.
A good pick.
But you know what?
But
still, like, as a whole, I don't like. I like the Viper pick actually, but as a whole, I really don't like Borrowed Entities pick at the moment, because they have 3 ranged heroes, and like their tank at the moment is pretty much a Viper. So it's like a support Nature's Prophet, a support Silencer.
Both teams are drafting, like, if SK doesn't have a good early game, they won't have the damage output in the game.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I don't even feel this DK pick, because like DK isn't good
Neither,
against
not at all, not
Viper.
with the bristle back.
Yeah,
No.
so they
Okay,
basically
that
have 2
Luna
heroes
pick
that do like very similar stuff. So, and both of them get countered by Viper's W. So, I really don't. I'm not feeling the DK pick at the moment.
I've scrimmed with BE quite a few times, and I know how they play. This is a very good draft for an early game.
Yeah, they wanna
Like
are they
early
gonna
game,
like
but they
push
don't
early
play
game?
early. They like it's. I'm a bit confused.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left in the
Yeah,
game.
BE, we're not trying to like
You better pick your hero. 5 seconds.
trash talk you or anything
Go dire team. Pick 'em up. Pick 'em out.
at all.
They're definitely decent players,
Yeah.
but they tend to play toward the late game, and they draft the very early game strat.
Yeah, this is just
Early
like
game
some
pushing strat, but-
observations from us as observers.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you're watching the game and you're not playing in the game itself, it's not always as easy to see the mistakes you're making.
For OD as well.
Yeah, so five ranged heroes from BE and no Drow Ranger. So dude, these drafts, I don't like either of the drafts really. Like, I have to be honest. Because yeah, but
If
BE
Skarmots
as
can put something behind this, like a Drow Ranger, it could work. It could work very well.
the thing is,
Because yeah, sorry, you.
yeah, if BE like BE's problem is they only have range, so they don't really have a tank except for Viper. And you still don't really want Viper to frontline. And then the problem with SK is both of their cores at the moment are like very reliant on their passives, so both of them get countered by Viper. So both the drafts are
The problem
really
is,
weird.
I see SK winning this game purely because BE has 0 team fight.
Yeah, I agree. Like, they're putting too much
Literally
on this
have 0
Viper's
team fight.
second spell. Like, I mean, Viper's second spell counts as 2 of their heroes, but the rest of the drafts are just so bad. I don't see them winning this game, except if this
Also,
Luna.
They only have Nature's Prophet lockdowns, people on the W or Viper.
Yeah,
And
that
it
don't
isn't
have.
really a lockdown, to be honest. If anyone with the brain played against a NP, it's very easy. Tangos, Willing Blade, Battlefield.
Yeah, so like when you're drafting,
Break out of that.
it's not always easy to have all the factors in your.
Spectre, I agree. I
Yeah.
like that pick. I like that pick because
Yeah, it's.
this game is definitely gonna go late.
I think
with
they
both
should have
sides.
went. I don't know if Medusa was banned, but they should have picked like a ranged carry.
I wanted a Deucer or a Drow.
Yeah, definitely rather ranged, because they have 3 really tanky melee heroes at the moment. They have 3 tanky melee heroes with really strong passives, and all 3 of them get countered by Viper. So yeah, I don't know if they haven't read the patch notes or what, because it doesn't seem like they really. Whew. Dude, I really don't want to be a dick, but this drafting is really questionable. It's fine, I still think it's going to be a good game. A lot of the time with drafting, it's difficult to get like all of the different factors into your lineup that you want into your lineup. Because I mean, you need tank, you need pushing, you need range, you need melee, you need a little bit of everything. And it's very easy to sometimes oversee some of those factors. So I think that's probably what happened here. Who's the cameraman this game, by the way?
Seems to be trying a no meme. Is it me?
No memes,
How
what?
do we check this?
We know he's cameraman.
Dude, I have no idea what to
Is
check.
there a way to see this?
No, for some reason, like the casting UI is really needs some work. Like you have,
Casting is as
Yeah.
good as their drafting.
yeah. Our casting is worse,
I
dude.
really laugh at
Okay, so
Podium, get ready for the game to start 30 seconds.
So strange. Bristleback deciding not to go with a stout shield in the off lane.
yeah, and he has to.
Silencer picking up an orb.
He
of
clearly
venom.
thinks he's gonna harass them a lot because he bought 2 clarities. We'll see about that.
Dark Willow making a bit of
Oof,
a new scene.
yeah, Dark Willow almost half your mana pool there. Okay,
It started.
seems like both teams will get 2 runes. Both teams mids will block their lanes. Yeah, okay, cool.
Looks like a dual lane. I would put Viper up in the top lane. Make sure Viper gets farmed. If I would, if they realize it on, because they're relying very hard on their Viper becoming strong.
Yeah, this is super reliant on Viper. I mean, even if like Odie and Luna does well, they won't win this without Viper doing well. So, yeah, it's weird, dude. This draft's really weird.
Joel, quickly hit F10.
Okay. Okay, cool. Now what? There's
I have
just a
no
bunch
idea,
of
I'm just checking
toasts,
through the
dude.
menus. Oh, okay.
Ain't
well,
it toast
I'm trying to see
text?
what- Switch camera.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Everyone seems to be missing their first couple of last hits.
A lot of aggression on the Spectre bottom.
a lot
It
of-
seems like they might get the kill. They barely don't, as Disruptor Glimpse does come through. Okay, so both Disruptor and Spectre dropping quite low.
Top left. Also Bristleback dropping very low.
Yeah. And he pops his
just
salve
messed up
too
his-
early.
On last
So
tick.
guys, I'm gonna quickly take the liberty to quickly go Google
He wanted
this
the
for
legendary
spectators,
timing,
FPC
dude.
Camera.
He wanted us to hypecast the fact that he just like he got the perfect timing on the salve, dude, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Thor taking a level of Arcane Orb, level 1.
Yeah, well,
I agree with that.
I guess
pick.
against the melee it could be decent. I think against the
Doesn't do a
melee
lot of damage with
you'd
this low mana pool early game.
yeah, I think against the melee the Astral Imprisonment level 1 is actually even better, because the range of Astral Imprisonments isn't that strong. That's how they nerfed it, by making the range very low. 4 stacks of Coil Spray, 3 now on Luna. So some good harassment coming from Bristol back top, but nothing too detrimental if you're BE. Some aggression from Viper in the bottom lane. I think they're playing this a little bit too aggressively. You don't want to be missing last hits from how aggressive you're playing.
Both teams seem to have warded the exact same spots.
Yeah, that's like a really common in these scrims. Everyone wards that, so if someone watches this game, just know if you want to deward somewhere, just deward there. There's probably gonna be a ward in pub games as
This
well.
is going to be a very tragic
Yeah, so
game
Dark
for Spain.
Willow getting Bramble Maze off onto Silencer, top lane. She doesn't get the attack through though. I think she was able to, but didn't get it off. DK
If I were in
pushing
SK's
mid lane
position,
quite
I
a
would
bit.
abandon top lane and put Dark Willow bots to try and get that Spectre something.
Viper is a very
Yeah,
low
no.
bot with Disruptor skill on him, and seems like Nature's Prophet turning on the Disruptor. He does get the kill, so good job, nice turn bottom lane, getting the first blood. Yes, a good start from BE getting that kill.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
So on the side of BE, if you're just looking at last hits, they're winning really far at the moment. I mean, 21 last hits on Luna, that's really good. Good job, Tango. Good job. Smiley face.
Smiley face. OD basically flying around in the middle lane.
SK really
Winning
needs
the
to
Luna
focus on their last hitting a lot more than they are. Because, I mean, you can't be this far behind in last hits. I think BE has literally almost triple the amount of last hits. They do have triple the amount of last hits. So, not very good.
On the bottom lane.
Thanks for the
Think very
call.
low.
Yeah, Spectre dropping really low. The glimpse comes through onto Viper.
Finish still has the teleportation ready if he wants to dive on turn. That should be a dead disrupt.
Yeah, that's pretty dead, dude.
Or is it? Smiley face.
So, the bounty rune spawn, it will be interesting to see who gets the bounty runes. SK gets
Gets
the
both their side,
top.
B gets both tops.
Yeah, so it's a 2-2 trade. And
Top lane. Oh,
yeah,
unfortunately,
close.
didn't get that.
Neither of the teams are really focusing the bounty runes as much as I would have liked. I mean, they got the bounty rune like 20 seconds late and like 5 seconds late, and it gives you more gold than a Euro kill, so you should definitely be focusing it a lot more than you are.
So we a gang coming in mid.
For the entire team.
Okay, Nature's Prophet ganking mid. I don't know if you'll be able to get the skill, because DK's almost just too much. We'll see though, we'll see.
Oh,
I
that's
really
stacking.
doubt it though.
I think stacking right now is a good idea. He should just leave.
Whoa,
that
they
there for
actually
units
get the
for
block
later.
off with the Treants. I have no idea if that was planned, but this might be exactly what they need to actually be able
That's
to get the
amazing.
skill. Yeah. Luna dying in the meanwhile, but this is way too entertaining. I'm rather watching this. Okay. Wow.
Both of them end up
Yeah,
falling
well,
top lane.
that was really funny. That was quite a turn. Good job.
That
Um,
young Admiral Bulldog in the make.
Yeah. I've no idea how planned that was, but if that was planned, good job, dude. Good job. Yeah, so the silencer died as well. So
I like the silence's skill build. I like how he's maxing out this.
yeah,
Bristleback dog.
like I doubted the silencer, but like seeing him harassing so much in lane, and giving this Luna so much space, it's actually a pretty decent pick. It's a lot better than I thought it was, or thought it would be. Good rotations
bottom
from
lane,
Nature's Prophet,
that
as
is-
they do get the Dark Willow, and Spectre dropping really low bottom lane. BE winning
But
all the
there's man
lanes
handling
quite
at
far
this
at the
moment.
moment.
Winning all three lanes very hard.
So 3k net worth at advantage at 7 minutes. 7 minutes 50 is really good.
I think the only thing that can save SK right now is.
Or Nature's Prophet get the
techies.
skill bot onto Disruptor. Does TP in for the rotation. Maybe Viper even gets it. Yeah, well, awesome rotations from Nature's Prophet. Well played, dude. Well played.
Nature's is winning them the lane.
Yeah, Nature's is they literally got ganks off in all 3 lanes and killed all 3 lanes. So
Successful games.
yeah, really solid plays from Nature's Prophet. Arthur Devour
Did DK
dropped.
have that quilling blade from the beginning?
Yeah, I'm
picking
pretty
up
sure.
tranquil boots, questionable.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this DK build. Like, I'm actually sure this is not a good DK build.
Bottom lane, setting up or something. No. Just seems.
Top
And the
lane,
Bristleback will fall.
Bristleback dying, Dark Willow dying, and they even get the disruptor kill.
rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, really beautiful. Really good job.
The net worth says it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, 5k at this stadium of the game, like, is actually
The
insane.
roaming Natures has a higher net worth in the mid. They are just dominating early game.
I would have liked to have seen a Drow rather than a Luna in BE, because I think then this lineup, that pick would have made this lineup insane.
That is a good shrine if you've ever seen one.
Yeah, dude. So some really good early game aggression. 4 of them already grouping this early into the game is actually something you
It's
don't
what they
see a
need,
lot.
I think, because you
Yeah.
don't want to see that spectating.
Yeah, this is exactly what they need.
Luna top, falling low. Looks like Luna might be dying.
Maybe she gets the
Oh.
TP off. She does get it
very
off.
fortunate.
Yeah. Good job.
Ooh, there's
And
natures
Nature's Prophet
Just
TP.
everywhere.
Oh, I think. Yeah, I think I'll still be able to get this Dark Willow if Dark Willow doesn't use his W, which is not.
I would have liked to see Natures actually prioritize teleportation. Like good
Yeah,
good
or,
TP in from Disrupt.
Yeah, good rotation disruptor. Saving your teammate there.
Go in the middle lane, just soaking up as much XP as he can. He's gonna turn into a big problem late game.
Yeah, so 48 last hits. They literally have the top 3 scorers when it comes to last hits BE. And exactly
Nice
the same
stack coming
story
up for
with
Luna.
Networth
Besides
as
the
well.
farmer.
Yeah, that's a really good
I
stack
don't like
for
this
them.
Luna build at all though. I don't like her getting 3 levels in Luna Blessing. Because it's gonna stop her from jungling efficiently.
Yeah,
later on in the game.
I think I
It
totally
cuts out her-
agree
cuts
with
out her
you.
ulti.
Because there's like 2 main Luna builds. There's the... Okay, well, Dark Willow got a kill onto Thor mid. Probably should have watched that. So yeah, there's 2 like main Luna builds. There's obviously the one where you max Lucent Beam for your ultimate to be strong. And then there's the one where you get 1 level in Lunar Blessing. You always get 1 level in Lucent Blessing, but you never max it. So you either focus Beam or Moonglaves pretty
I think
much.
from a Luna player, maxing beam is always pretty standard, depending on the lane. But
Yeah.
it is always standard just because of the kill. It's one of the best spells in the game.
Yeah, I
It
totally
really is.
agree.
It's very high damage, very low cooldown.
I definitely max Beam.
I'll always put 2.
Yeah, so a good kill mid from Nature's Prophet and Viper.
This looks like Bristleback top.
DK trying to turn. Top lane, meanwhile, it seems like Luna might fall. She does get her ult off, and
Luna gets
she
a
gets
very
both
good ult
kills. Good job. Yeah, really good ult. So mid lane,
And DK
also a
pulls mid as
kill
well.
coming through for BE. So 3 kills overall for BE there. 8k net with advantage now. So yeah, I think they should just capitalize on this and push the lanes, which is exactly what they're doing now.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about? Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Silencer. 4 mangoes in his stash.
Yeah, that's really weird. Is that really what? Okay, Disruptor died from Nature's Prophet. Sorry for missing that. I really hope I'm not the cameraman. I'm missing everything, dude. Kia, are you downloading TeamSpeak?
I think I've got it downloaded.
Cool. You can launch. Oh yeah, but we're not talking in TeamSpeak. If you launch TeamSpeak now, we can talk on TeamSpeak and then cast in game, as the mics in game are pretty pretty shit. Not the mics, the in-game chats or whatever you call it.
Just send me the info.
Yeah. I think I already did.
Oh, wait.
I'll be right back. Yes,
Sure. You can't join TS.
why though?
Fucking noob.
What's happening, dude?
It won't let me connect.
Maybe the address is wrong. Let me double check.
Here's
Make sure there's not like a space before or after your address.
yeah, there isn't.
I don't know then, dude. So one guy's screen broke. That's unfortunate.
What TeamSpeak client are you guys on?
TeamSpeak 3.
4?
What are you on, dude?
Commercial version. The one which you buy with money. Like a 9k net worth lead, 13 minutes and 11 seconds. How would you guys approach this?
Dude, if I were them, I would definitely choose 4 people and allocate them, or even 5, to just start trying to get picks somewhere on the map. Try and get something done, because you're so far behind. and then maybe have Spectre freeform, and Spectre can use the ult to get the last hit. So basically I tell my team to group up and maybe try get like a pick off on Luna or Silence, or just try get pick offs pretty much. I'd smoke gank in other words. What would you do?
Pretty much the exact same. Try to keep their attention away from the Spectre.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Spectre has the ult, so as if you're about to like get a pick off, Spectre can ult in and maybe get the last hit even, because they literally need every single
Spectre's too
bit
far
they can get
behind
now.
to-
Yeah, she
too far
definitely.
behind to be concentrating on kills right now.
I think
That's
she's
the
too
risk.
far
She
behind.
needs to try and
I think she's too far behind to be concentrating on farm, because at this stage in the game you won't be able to surpass Luna and Viper
I
by just
agree.
farming.
I agree, but she needs some sort of item base, or even just level scaling to help.
Yeah,
get the
that's
kills.
why I said like she should farm. She should definitely farm, and her team should try and get a pick
Use her
or a
ult to
kill,
help.
couple kills somewhere on the map, and then she should just use her ultimate. Fortunately, she is Spectre, so that's an option. If it was any other carry, I would
don't
have
like how much.
rather tried and help in fights. Because the thing is, if Spectre helps them in fights now, at least it's a, except for DK that's DC'd, but if Spectre helps in fights now and DK wasn't DC'd, at least it's a 5v4 for BE. So when they actually have a chance to win a fight. It seems like Bristolback's actually gonna die bottom, but will they get Viper as well? No. Viper gets the A click off onto Nature's Prophet or someone, and he survives that gank as well. So yeah, BE
They
just
should keep
falling
up this
further behind.
If DK
Luna
Yeah.
doesn't
should stay
come
with her
back,
team, man.
this game is fucking.
Yeah, they need DK. I don't think he's coming back though. His screen broke. Yeah, Keel onto Dark Willow now as well.
Great.
Dude,
I think they need
don't know.
I think they need a fair game 3 with Foxley, Skippy, and I
Yeah, dude,
present in the other team.
that should be fair.
Be very.
I think that would be
I'll
extremely
play
fair.
these days.
Just let it happen. I think we should ask them if they'd like a read. Sub in the super subs. Or get in some AON boys and have a young 5 against Thor.
Yeah, see if that will make a difference. Quite a good fear from Dark Willow. Doesn't really help this stage in the game though.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, Bristolback died. At least they got a kill onto OD, so that's something.
Looks to be
But
the
Dark Willow also died. Yeah, this they can call G.
DK is
Oh well, DK is back. They could have just. I'm sure they would have waited like 3 more
net worth
minutes.
lead.
Like 15k at 16 minutes. Like
Like I don't. This
I've
yeah.
never seen something
unless
this intense in my
Dia
life.
fucks up yearly. Correct word.
This is the most insane like net worth lead I've ever seen this early on into the game. Like even in pro games, when the enemy team has a 15k net worth lead and it's 50 minutes in, you're pretty far behind. Like it's a really good comeback if you make that comeback happen. And this isn't 50 minutes into the game. Yeah, well, I must say, like, BE executed really nicely. It seems like they know how to play their heroes. The Nature's Prophet knows how to play Nature's Prophet, the Silencer knows how to harass. It seems like they all know what they're doing with the heroes they decided to play. So yeah, they just seem very comfortable.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower's completely gone.
Kieran also has a desolator, so he'll be able to push.
Yeah, they'll be able to push really well.
Furon has a higher net worth than the mid.
Wow, really well
which is
played
very
from
smart.
Dark Willow. She terrorized them into the Bramble Maze and they got the kill onto Viper. Really, really good job, Dark Willow.
It looks like to fall on the last stick.
Luna doing quite a bit of damage on the top tier 3. But will she get out is the question. Seems like
They should not
she's
fight, They should
re-engaging.
not fight under that.
Yeah, definitely not. Even the DK joining in with his recently picked up Shadowblade and getting another kill.
Spectre rushing a
Yeah, Spectre's rushing Rads.
Radiant.
Well, I guess, dude, if at this stage
Game's
of the
not over
game,
yet, boys.
yeah, I think honestly it seems weird, but at this stage of the game, you need to do something weird to win. Maybe that Spectre Radiance will shift the balance enough for SK to get like a proper team wipe. Who knows?
What's the hotkey to look at graphs again?
I'm not sure. Don't know. So it seems like BE has gotten to the tier 3 towers now and they're not sure what to do. So what I would suggest doing in a situation like that, like this, I would just take complete control of.
Roche, high ground.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even do that. Like I'd just take complete control of SK's jungle. Because if you have control of the enemy's jungle, no matter what, you're always gonna get more. You're just gonna increase your lead. If you have the entire enemy jungle, you're always gonna get more farm than they are. So I'd get control of the jungle, and when you feel comfortable to like take a quick Roche, you can take Roche as well, and siege. Seems like they are at least considering to Roche, since they're putting some wards up and poking Roche. So they should take
Double
Roche.
observe.
Constant foreigns are definitely going to push them up.
Yeah, the bounty runes. Yeah, I think if you are SK at the moment, you can't just turtle and think that would be enough. It's not deep enough into the game for you to only sustain yourself on turtling. You actually need to aggress a bit and take some risks, because otherwise you're just gonna decrease your lead. I mean, decrease your disadvantage even further.
I disagree with where they put
Increase
that
your
at Aegis. I
disadvantage.
would have either put it on Vibe, or I actually would have put it on Vibe. Let him go high
Yeah,
ground.
well, it's decent on Luna. Like, she can siege pretty well, as long as they
It's not about
as long as they
from
make
my
a
perspective
siege.
Right now.
Yeah, I probably would have put it on Viper, but it's not that bad. Like, I think as long as they make Luna frontline, it should be decent. It's basically just how they play around the Aegis that matters.
The
Mostly.
problem they're having is breaking that high ground.
Yeah,
Or they are too scared to break that high ground. And if Viper had built a little bit of a more sustainability Viper, Hurricane Pike mech, and
Yeah,
putting that Aegis on
definitely.
him, he would have no stress just running high ground. And
Yeah.
that will give
because
you
like
space
this game,
for-
I actually prefer I think I prefer the Aegis on Luna, dude. Like, she's gonna be able to siege better just because of Viper's build. She has a lot more armor. She has a lot more HP currently. Okay, so Disruptor overstepping his mark a bit there, getting picked off. There should be a good opening for BE to do some structure damage. DK stunning the... Yeah, Dark Willow, you're playing pretty well, dude. Like, you're getting some decent ults off, getting some decent Bramble mazes off. If you watch this game afterwards, you're playing pretty well. Yeah, so Luna using her ult doesn't do too much damage, and a lot of ults coming through. They do get the...
Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower, could you? Another phase begins. Radiant's bottom barracks are gone up, not this.
$25K net worth. Like, that's a big mountain. That's a fucking very big mountain. Mountain of gold. Okay.
Invisibility.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Is everyone AFK or am I just muted?
No. We're just actually chilling or what? I don't know. It's a bit ridiculous. Shrines being... Like, I honestly don't see how SK can turn this around. Like, all of these cores almost have double the net worth of the case cores. Charles, are you there?
Haste.
This is such...
He is holding this game out as long as they could have finished.
Yo,
this
really
fight,
sorry, my
just-
mic plugged out. Yeah, what I was saying is like, BE, they just need to play aggressively if they want like any chance whatsoever, they need to start using their smokes more often, or even if they don't use their smokes, they should just try and get some pickoffs onto BE, because they're just letting BE roll over them at the moment. So what I think they should be doing, I think might be it might be a little bit late now, but it might be a little bit late now, but if BE split pushes the way they're split pushing now, they technically have solo Euros in lanes or dual Euros in lanes, so they can get like 2 kills or 1 kill at a moment.
Oh, it's happening.
You
It's
tried
happening
so
on
Yeah.
hard
Dota.
not to laugh, that's it.
Okay, so
There we go.
yeah, so this
Oh,
is
wow.
maybe a couple
Oh,
of kills.
wow, yeah.
That's beautiful. Radiance.
Yeah,
are
good job. So they got
fucking
3
better
kills. They got 3 kills by playing a little bit aggressive. And Odie also dropping quite low.
This could be a very
Ooh,
scary...
double kill from Odie.
Oh no. This could be very scary for BE.
So it might be like have been a bit little late, but that's what they were supposed to do. Like the thing is, if people could always split push and get away with it, everyone would split push. But the reason it doesn't work is like you'll just get picked off if you split push, and BE wasn't really, I mean SK wasn't really capitalizing on that fact.
Radiant just fortified their structures.
Some good structure damage coming through mid and top lane from Nature's Prophet.
If SK can keep their wards up and just go for pick off,
Yeah, it's not impossible, dude. Like I wouldn't call GG. They should just keep going for these pickoffs while BE is split pushing.
but I wonder if they know that.
Yeah, dude, I hope they do. Because the reason that fight went their way is because it was a 2v5 initially, and then everyone else from BE joined in a little bit too late, and then they just killed themselves as well. So if they keep taking these 2v5s, they should be able to make at least somewhat of a comeback.
They're just trying to BE better.
Yeah, dude.
BE, careful what you say next, boys.
But they have to be underscores. Never mind it.
They have to open brackets B full stop E close bracket.
They have to be E. Destroy them, dude.
Swing and a miss, boys. I don't.
Why isn't BE just like fucking running down mid with a fireman?
Hey, this is a kids stream, please.
Yeah, so I
Let
think
me check.
I don't know, they're split pushing way too much, dude. Like split pushing is for when like both teams are team fighting, not when
They
no
don't
one's
have
team
a
fighting.
strong weaver telling them what.
Yeah, they need a strong independent Keo.
They need me. I didn't know you guys were gonna cast last game. They literally were like, "Hey, you wanna play a
Yeah, dude,
game?"
that must have been so weird for you, dude. I also didn't. I wanted to invite you, but then they were like, "No, dude, I'll invite someone. I'll invite someone." I was like, oh, "Okay, cool," and then they invited you.
And then I saw Skippy and I'm like, did you guys see the first blood veil top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Dude, you're such a trash player.
That was a bit of a miscalculation.
Your Cassia disappoints you
Yeah.
there. Okay, they got Aegis. This means I think they'll stop split pushing finally, and hopefully Siege.
35 fucking K net worth lead.
Yeah, dude, they can really just end this game.
Happening again.
If they can't end this game
That's
now,
BE impossible.
they just have to. Man, I couldn't think of
Unless
all
they
that there.
grew terribly.
Impossible. That's a great fear by Dark Willow.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Willow's playing quite well. Yeah, so this is pretty much going
Oh.
as expected at the moment. Spectre dead, Bristol dead, DK dead. Everyone just
That should
dying
be good.
everywhere.
Game.
Yeah, they don't even have buybacks. So.
No boobies. That's a very important buyback. All the newest skippies watch.
Yeah, well, I think they could have done that like 10 minutes earlier, but it happened eventually.
Let's see if they want to play against Cast.
Yeah, well, the MVPs this game is definitely, in my opinion, the Nature's Prophet and the Luna.
And Darkwood.
Yeah, Darkwood also played really well.
Any recommendations for the teams?
SK, you need to just work on your drafting, and in laning stage, last hitting, you need to stay more or less equal or have more last hits than your enemies. And if you're turtling, you should try and get some pickoffs, except if it's like 70 minutes into the game. And
Do
BE.
you guys agree with me when I
Yeah.
say like, if you feel like you're falling behind, like start rotating. It doesn't matter if you have no one top for a brief like 30 seconds, get some.
Yeah,
take 8
yeah. If you're
kills.
behind, don't just like roll over and accept your fate. Dude. If you're behind, you have to actually fight back and go a little bit out of your comfort zone to try and fight them. And then BE, you guys played really well. I think your drafting could have been a lot better, but you played it to pretty much perfection. You pushed when you had to push. You had really good rotations. But if you're gonna have a 5-man ranged strat, I think you definitely need Drow. Or you just need like at least one tanky initiator like Clockwork or something. Other than that, really well
Draw
played.
wasn't banned, right?
No, I don't think so. They just forgot up. I think they didn't realize they only picked ranged heroes. Okay, well, thanks for watching the stream, guys. I'm just gonna end it here. I might stream another one if there's another game, but I'm trying to keep it to the costs only and nothing more than that. So cheerio.